and can we talk a little bit about, not only was your husband sick, but you also have your own chronic healthcare challenges.
Yes.
And you homeschool 2 children.
Yes.
And you moved from the city to the country. So you kind of had a lot going on your plate.
Lots of changes.
Lots of changes, and you didn't have time for this, right? And so having, I would think, a support person to just kind of lean on was helpful.
Yes.
What do you feel like the biggest thing that Sundown Healthcare Advocates did for you and your family?
I would say, gosh, I can't say any particular biggest thing. I mean, all of it seemed big, but just, managing and coordinating with the plethora of doctors that he had on his case, because we all know they don't really do very good of a job at communicating with one another. And so to have someone kind of running that ship and pulling all the information from everyone, because I would have been on the phone 24/7 trying to get this person to tell me an answer to this question, and this doctor and that nurse and that social worker and so to have someone that just got all of it for me, where all I had to do was text or call and say, I don't understand what's going on, can you, and you would just get the information, and I didn't have to worry about it. I could take care of the kids, or I could take care of the animals here or whatever. So just having someone manage that process, because it was so overwhelming, and there was no way, I don't think there's any way that he would have gotten to the point in his recovery that he did if I hadn't had someone kind of honestly breathing down their necks a little bit to make sure they stay on top of it and that they do what they're supposed to be doing, because there were times I think they got a little lazy.
Well, and I want to kind of add to that, because that is obviously your perspective, but as a healthcare professional, I know that in our hospitals today, we're overworked, understaffed, and probably underpaid. So I want to clarify that it's just overwhelming even for the medical staff to be able to navigate even all the people that they have at one time.
Oh yeah.
Specifically nurses, and nurses were probably the best resources.
They were amazing, yes.